Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. The Prime Minister and Minister for Finance, Economic Growth, Job Creation, External Affairs and the Public Service, Alan Shastney, has proceeded on vacation leave. Prime Minister Shastney will return to office on the 31st of July. During the Prime Minister's absence, Minister for Agriculture, Fisheries, Physical Planning, Natural Resources and Cooperatives, Ezekiel Joseph, will serve as acting Prime Minister. A total of 105 ambulance calls were recorded by the St. Lucia Fire Service over the weekend. Assistant Divisional Officer David Antoine gave an account of the emergency services rendered.
On Sunday, July 21st at approximately 6:03 a.m., fire officers from the Castries Fire Station responded to a suspected drowning at Malabar Beach. On arrival at the scene, emergency personnel were able to retrieve the floating body of a young male from the sea. He was found with a laceration to the throat and other injuries about the body. An assessment of the body revealed that there was negative vital. The scene was left in the hands of police for further processing. On Saturday, July 20th at approximately 4:55 p.m., fire officers from the Castries and Grisalet fire stations responded to an incident at Shock, where a motorcycle seemed to have lost control and veered off the roadway. On arrival at the scene, emergency personnel assessed and treated the rider for injuries sustained. He was subsequently transported to the Victoria Hospital for further medical care.
In addition, Antoine says a total of 3 fire calls were handled, which included 2 bushfires and 1 structural fire. Prime Minister Alan Shastney says the St. Jude Hospital reconstruction project must be completed for once and for all. As the President of China on Taiwan visited St. Lucia, she spoke of Taiwan's commitment to help the government of St. Lucia see the project through to completion. 10 years after the initial fire that destroyed the hospital, the government of St. Lucia and the government of Taiwan have promised the people of the South that their new hospital is on its way. The Minister for Health and Wellness, Mary Isaac, expressed confidence in the government of the Republic of China on Taiwan to bring the project to fruition.
The St. Jude Hospital is not just a hospital in the south of the island that will serve the people, tourists, family, friends, and foreigners. It is not just another necessary project. It is not just a project that we have waited long and spent millions of scarce dollars to complete. No, it is not. It is a monument of faith. It is a monument of hope. It is a monument of charity to the people of St. Lucia. Faith is that the God we serve must have seen the catastrophic effects of the fire that was wheeled on a structure much in need of repair and replacement, and the people with little and insufficient funds to do so.
Funding for the hospital includes $10 million, which was left over from the existing loan with Taiwan, and an additional $20 million, totaling $30 million. The Taiwanese president, Her Excellency Tsai Ing-wen, has long hoped to support the reconstruction efforts.
Since taking office, Prime Minister Shastney has pushed hard for improvements to St. Jude Hospital. Through the combined efforts of both our governments and public-private partnership, we can finally begin to realize the dreams that the people of St. Lucia have looked forward to for such a long time. So I find it especially meaningful to be participating in the groundbreaking ceremony for St. Jude's Hospital's renovation. I am delighted to be able to witness this important moment alongside distinguished guests and the people of St. Lucia today. This redevelopment will not only improve healthcare quality for people in the southern part of St. Lucia, but also contribute toward the UN SDG of ensuring healthy lives and promoting well-being for all at all ages.
Government has appointed the Overseas Engineering and Construction Corporation, OECC, as the main contractor for building the new hospital. Prime Minister Alan Shastney says that given the OECC's track record, he is confident that the project will be delivered.
The initial attempt at reconstruction had not, we regret to say, been successful. In fact, it has produced very disappointing results. But this town of Vieux Fort needs and deserves a modern hospital to serve this southern part of the island. And this is what we are embarking on today. This project must be completed once and for all.
The 90-bed facility will cater to both inpatient and outpatient services and will see the construction of a new wing to incorporate all the functions and services of the existing east and surgical wings. There will be integration through retrofitting of some existing buildings to achieve a fully functioning hospital, which will match the services of a level 4 hospital. Canry's Carnival took place over the weekend and it was pure revelry and bacchanal. 5 bands brought color and plenty of vibe to the streets of Canry's as the West Coast played mass. The West Coast community of Canry's hosted its carnival over the weekend. 5 bands brought their 2019 portrayals to life along the carnival route. 5 bands brought their 2019 portrayals to life along the carnival route. Hot 7 TV was in the midst of the display of creativity, color, and bacchanal. We spoke to some of the band leaders about their 2019 themes.
We are portraying St. Lucia's theme, 40 years, girls, all in. And guess what? We're all in for calories and we're all in for St. Lucia. Blue, white, black and yellow. Girls just want to have fun, yeah, yeah.
The theme for this year is Vida Reign, which means long live the Queen. Basically what we did was we looked at the word transcend and we thought, well, the best thing to do is to affiliate the theme or the name of the band with our theme. And what we did, we thought about it and we said, okay, you know what? Transcend means just growing, just, you've been through trials, you've been through tribulations, but you're growing throughout it and you're evolving. So that is one of the things that is one of the reasons why we came up with the name Transcend, to evolve. So a queen who has been through a lot, but she's here today and she's enjoying her day. So that's what Transcend means.
This year we're portraying a costume in yellow, purple and pink, and our theme is sunrise and sunlit. Yeah, so basically we've been on the word for like about 7 years now, and we hope to continue and be better every year. The reason why we called it Pamela is because we want to, like for example, some persons, we just want to cater for all walks of life and we don't cater for just a specific kind of people. And this year the costumes were originally made by me, the band leader, so it's a very special year for us this year.
Fanatics Carnival Band started as a football band during our first year. Canry's won their first Black Hat and they wanted someone to enjoy that victory. So we formulated Fanatics Carnival Band. Most of them are still with us up to now. We've been in existence for 7 years now, and most of them are still with us. Getting the band on the road, oh my God, it's very hectic. Getting persons to pay the deposits on the costumes. They want really nice costumes, but all of them went last minute. I'd like to big up, however, our designer, Rafferty, for always coming through. Even if I call him the devil for Carnival, he's always there.
I'm representing the Mystic Carnival Band. It's our first year on the road representing. Next year is going to be bigger and better. Trust me, Castries, Dennery, Rosile, the whole of St. Lucia needs to be down here at Canry's Carnival.
The president of the Canry's Town Council says the focus is on growing the Canry's Carnival product.
We are also looking at having a Soca Monarch in Canry's and also a Carnival Queen pageant.
And now for some of the highlights of the revelry in Canry's.
Somebody call my mother for me. 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 For me, my head. Call my mother for me. For me. Call my mother for me. No stress. Mommy. 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 My head bad. Mommy. 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 My head bad. Somebody call my mother. My head bad. Somebody call my mother. My
President of Taiwan, Her Excellency Tsai Ing-wen, ended an official visit to St. Lucia on Friday. She praised the relationship between St. Lucia and Taiwan as one of mutual benefit. Let's take in this report from the GIS.
Welcome once more to the Huronora International Airport. The red carpet is laid out behind me, right under the stairs of the China Airways flight that will be taking the President of the Republic of China and Taiwan, Her Excellency Tsai Ing-wen, following a 3-day official visit to St. Lucia. We're just awaiting the arrival of the President and her convoy for her departure back to Taipei via the United States. Well, we are continuing our coverage of the presidential visit. The President of the Republic of China, Taiwan, Tsai Ing-wen. We are now witnessing the falling into position on the parade square. The Royal St. Lucia Police Band coming in, leading the guard here this morning. And the guard will be under the command of Superintendent Dr. Kashama Seeley. We've just seen the outriders following the vehicle of the St. Lucia Air and Seaports Authority, leading the delegation of the Taiwanese president, who is ending an official 3-day visit to St. Lucia. And certainly it has been quite a busy period for her and all the local officials involved in the preparation of the state visit and the actual execution. Dr. Kasama Seeley, Superintendent, commanding her platoon here this morning by the Guard of Honor. We will also be having the national anthems of the two countries, Republic of China, Taiwan, and the host nation, St. Lucia. Also, gun salute. Well, just coming into your shot, just at this moment, Prime Minister, the Honorable Alan Chastanet, accompanying Her Excellency, the President of the Republic of China, Taiwan, Tsai Ing-wen, to the dais, accompanied by Head of Protocol, Bernadette Martial, also in the picture, His Excellency Ambassador Douglas Shen, Taiwanese Ambassador to St. Lucia, and Deputy Commissioner of Police, Sir Milton Daisy. just had a final greeting from the commander to Her Excellency, the President of the Republic of China, Taiwan, Tsai Ing-wen. Now we're actually witnessing the inspection of the guards by the President, accompanied by Prime Minister Alan Chastanet and the security entourage. We're making our way back to the dais. Now we see more members of the Taiwanese delegation have visited St. Lucia, getting into their position alongside the red carpet for the final ceremonial rites here today. Royal St. Lucia Police Force Band, very melodious in their musical rendition, this final part of the program. Well, we've just seen the gun salute presented by the Guard of Honor. Now we are seeing the final farewells being offered now by Prime Minister Alan Chastanet to the Taiwanese delegation, and we can also see that the President Tsai, first of all greeting Ambassador Edwin Nora, St. Lucia's ambassador to Taiwan. She's now with the Honorable Serafat Bobra, the Minister Responsibility for External Affairs, meeting the President of the Senate, Janine Girodi McIntyre, and Raquel Dibole, wife of the Prime Minister, and the President being accompanied by Ambassador Douglas Shen. His final greeting, she is now at the end of the walkway. It's been accompanied to the bottom of the stairwell of the China Airlines flight by Head of Protocol, Benedict Martial, Prime Minister Alan Chastanet, final words of farewell, Force Protection Officers, and also Head of the Royal Saint Police Force, heads in this instance, just saying their goodbyes. And as you can see, the President making her way up now to the door, waving goodbye to all, ending her visit. Now she's into the aircraft and out of our sight. And just probably let you know that earlier the members, a large, huge press corps that accompanied her, they got the early entrance at the back of the aircraft. Now just the final moments as the officials just making their way back down the aisle on the red carpet. Ambassador Shen thanking members of the protocol for the involvement. Now with Minister responsible for External Affairs, and Sarah Flood Bober. I'm sure you'll be giving his thanks for their part in this hugely successful visit. We're just about to see the departure of the China Airways Airbus 350 carrying the President of the Republic of China, Taiwan, Her Excellency Tsai Ing-wen, following her official visit to St. Lucia. It's the end of a four-nation visit to the Caribbean, in which Taiwan has official diplomatic relations. First stop, Haiti, followed by St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and now the end of the visit to the Caribbean with this visit to St. Lucia. A quick recap of some of the activities of the President. The arrival on Wednesday, followed by the sword turning ceremony for the continuation of the St. Jude Hospital project, the official call on the Governor General, and we had the joint sitting of Parliament, also the launch of the GINet, the government island-wide network. And that was phase 2. We also had the official opening of the Grosley Human Resource Development Center alongside a number of social events. So now we're about to see the departure of the President, Her Excellency, just leaving, her entourage still here at the Huronora International Airport to wave a goodbye to the President of the Republic of China, Taiwan, Her Excellency Tsai Ing-wen, as aircraft leaves St. Lucia. The first visit by the first ever President of the Republic of China, Taiwan, leaving St. Lucia, back to Taipei via the United States.
Thank you, Ryan. It's now time for the sports news with Tennyson Glasgow.